so we are ready for go time, which was almost go time last night. Did you guys have any absolute positively last minute things you wanted to do that day besides picking up that gun that you were going to quickly slap one of your smart guns onto?
Grenades.
Okay, you want to roll your contact real quick, and what kind of grenades are you trying to buy?
Oh, I have grenades.
How many do you have?
I got 10 frag, 10 flashbang, 10 smoke, 10 thermal smoke.
Can I have 5 and 5?
10 frag and 10 off. I mean 5 frags and 5.
Yeah. Just in
And
case you
5
run
what?
into any rooms.
Like flashbang?
Yeah, like flashes and grenades, like high explosives.
So yeah, how? I mean, I have like in terms of damage dealing, I have like 10 frags, so you can have 5 of them.
Actually, I
I'll
just
give
need.
you-
Oh yeah, give me 3 actually, 3 of each because I have 2 of my own.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I would recommend that you use those as a last resort, though,
Oh yeah.
because you'll distract from the distraction. People start hearing big thuds and bangs coming from upstairs, they'll stop running outside.
Or maybe they'll start running outside.
Well,
So if you're taking the assault rifle, Rico, you just want 2 gel, 2 explosive? Do you want what kind of ammo?
Reg, APDS.
I don't got reg or ADBS. These are like my either I need to suppress something or I need to fuck something up guns.
Yeah, so explosive basically.
Okay,
I mean,
give me a mag of each.
So 1 gel, 1 explosive.
Just a side note, how do you keep track of ammo on Chama?
Be honest with you, I just been subtracting it myself.
I don't know. I don't watch Trummer. I don't use Trummer. In Hero Lab, I push the how many bullets I fired button, and it does it for me.
I've been doing everything old school. I printed it out and I'm writing on the piece of paper.
Ooh.
I could appreciate that.
Well, it was called pen and paper, right?
Okay, I think we're good.
All right. So later that night, I believe the plan was for a couple of ninjas to sneak into the Kabuki theater.
well, to get into position first.
Okay. Fenway and I believe Handles was coming with the cavalry of crazy clown people.
No, I was thinking Omega and I would be in Omega's van somewhere out of the way, so if this goes all wrong, we can drive away.
Yeah, and I guess I'll load up my Lynx and my Doberman, like my drones with one of the clowns, and have Fenway riding with him if he's not helping the infiltration.
Yeah, my thought was Fenway is with the clowns, making sure that they show up at the right time. The ninjas get into place on the tall building next to the theater. And then we kick this off with me trying to own the Watchers comlink and then the camera controlling comlink for those 2 guys. Once that's done, we send in the cavalry, and the mad clowns come in all loud and shooty and bangy and with magic and attacking wards. The Watcher guy says, "Hey, they're here!" And then I cut his link off and we snipe him in the head. And then, all hell breaks loose. Ninjas go in, start killing, lots of killing outside. At least that's the plan, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds good to me, honestly.
Does that mean I get to walk around with the Lynx following me?
Yes, that totally does. A Lynx and a Doberman.
Actually, I
So
think
now,
I'll be hiding
do you-
behind the Lynx.
Do you want to do that? Or it might even be better if they just come in with the clowns from one direction, and then we let the Lynx and the Doberman out of the back of the van once they've engaged. Like once the guys have like set up little mini barricades and they're having a shootout in the street, and then you just bring in the drones behind them and rake them from behind.
That works.
Yeah, that can work.
And they're decorated the right colors.
They are, yeah. My Lynx has never looked so anything like that before. I still want to give Fenway some support, so maybe we'll have the Doberman with him at least. It's disposable. You can draw fire for him. I say disposable. I really don't want it to die, but it's my least important drone.
Well, ideally, I mean, he's going to have like however many guys the gang bring. Hopefully, they bring at least 20 or something. Like he'll be in a group of people.
That also implies Cross trusts the gangers to keep his mage safe.
Well, the mage seems to trust the gangers, so.
I'm just hoping it's not only Roland showing up.
No, I'm saying we keep the Doberman with Fenway, and then we can let the Lynx out. Because again, it's got a fucking crime wave with either explosive or armor piercing. Because I'll mess up ADSP. I'll mess that up every time.
APDS.
Oh, don't you want the Doberman with it so it helps it target?
I mean, the what's it called? The Lynx has got better targeting than the Doberman.
Right.
Well, I say better. They have the same targeting, auto soft, but the Lynx actually has maneuvering. Like the Doberman's just basically there to turret when I'm not controlling everything.
I would still keep it with it just in case anything gets behind it, just to protect it so it's not alone.
That's totally fine. And I do have the roto drones as well in the sky. One with the sniper and one with an assault rifle. Okay,
All right,
so yeah, my drones come up behind to rake them.
Sure. Can let's go with this. There's 5 of you. Can I get edge tests from everybody? And what time were you planning on having these guys cavalry up?
Let's say 10 minutes since we start the infiltration, or
What time
15.
was that going to be?
Yeah.
No idea.
Probably later at night. You guys would think, right?
I don't know.
We haven't done much recon, so we don't know when the guys are going to be in the building.
When did we recon previously?
Late at night.
Yeah, later at
And
night.
that's what we saw. Yeah, let's go around the same time.
That's the
'Cause we
same
actually
rule
know
I
what's
got
going
as
on.
here. Hey, splatter coming through.
And as soon as we get, oh yeah, sorry, I got to roll. 9, 3.
So we got 5 hits altogether.
Okay. I'll just kind of put that in my pocket for the moment. So what time were you planning on making this happen?
Around
Same time we
midnight.
recon?
Yeah, so around
Okay.
midnight.
11, so 12, probably.
Okay. And
They're
you
going in at like 11:45ish to try to set up.
Okay. And those of you that are riding with the gang, when is the intention here?
Well, ideally, this whole thing starts off when Fenway radios us that the gang is ready a couple of miles away to come pounding in on our call.
Okay, so when are you going to hang out with the clowns?
I'll head as soon as they don't need me anymore, which I figured was a while ago.
I'm sorry, what?
I figure I should already be with the clowns. I would have head there once they didn't need me anymore.
Okay, so
So-
you're there kind of early? Like earlier in the night, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I think he is.
Okay.
Well, I figure Fenway would be with all the backup.
Okay. All right. We will see how this goes. So you guys which vehicle are you guys taking into Kabuki territory?
I mean, do we want to all just ride in my van? And then
Might as well.
I pick you guys up after we're done? Okay, so yeah, we're taking mine in.
Okay.
And since
Oh, go on.
I was gonna say, since I'm, dressed how I am because of, the little, yeah. I'm sitting in the back and just rigged. I'm just jumped in, driving basically, so they don't see a clown riding in the front seat.
That's fine. That's totally a thing that can happen.
Okay. What were you gonna say, Rico?
I'm going on my bike, and then I'm just casually getting off, leaving it running back home or somewhere, and just casually, as it's moving, hopping off and sneaking in.
Rico, keep in mind you and I are both, I think, dressed as clowns.
Well, you could have it in a bag and put it on once you get there.
Yeah, exactly. I have my reactive monomer pack, so it's probably in there.
Sure.
Should be a suit and a ballistic mask, so it's not stuff you'd be wearing anyway.
All right. So those of you that are driving a vehicle and want to be sneaky-like, I think it's just Cross for the most part because he's trying to find a nonchalant place to drop off his packages.
Mhm.
So we'll see that. Rico, are you also trying to be sneaky?
Of course.
All right, go ahead and roll that.
So you want my pilot groundcraft or you want my stealth?
Let's go pilot groundcraft to draw casual.
Okay. And I'm going to be jumped in because of, yeah. It's plus device rating, yeah.
It's plus what?
For my pilot on it, right? It's plus like my +2
So it's your
control rigs rating plus
yeah,
my
your
skill,
control
right?
rig.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I was like, wait, which device rating are we talking about here?
I think I'll edge that.
Okay.
So it's 96 now. Oh yeah. That's
many.
9 hits.
It's a lot.
I feel like that's worth a point of edge.
That's a lot.
Okay.
And
Casual
I see
as
Rico's
fuck.
got a 4. Praying the who, huh?
Have you have you heard the word of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, Splatter? Dressed as a clown. What am I doing with my life? Okay.
What are you doing with your life? That was optional. You did not have to do that. It was
I
great
know,
that you-
but some random like little orc, like she was an orc, right?
Yep.
I mean, Cross didn't want to offend her or anything, so it's like, okay,
Yep. You look fantastic, by the way.
thank you. When in Rome,
Right? And you're definitely in some kind of room.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to be able to find an alleyway or something to drop off your packages. Your packages being Splatter and Rico. Where are you taking the van?
probably a couple blocks away. Like how we're deep in Kabuki territory, yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of like you're not as deep as you would have been a week ago, but you're still deep in there. You guys can actually give me a little bit of a perception test too. We'll see what kind of stuff you guys can figure out from things.
Okay. I need to up my perception some more.
Perception's pretty good to have.
I mean, it's already one of my highest skills. But whoop, that was not what I meant to do.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah. There we go. I forgot that part. 1 success. So literally, the roll didn't change. We're good.
Consistency, right?
Mhm.
So Rico is really the only one that kind of picks up on this. There seems to be a lot more people around tonight.
Damn it.
Oh, great.
Okay, so what are the odds our plan got leaked?
I mean, you guys were at a party where the leader of the Scatterbrains made a giant proclamation about.
Yeah, that's a good point. Didn't think about that. Okay, yeah. Man.
So
Okay.
that 5 is just gonna come out and just kind of lay on the table there. About oof, one a person is kind of below the luck threshold that I like to set.
How close were we? How close were you, Rob?
You guys got really good rolls on your sneak rolls, so you can be wherever you want, but you
Oh.
definitely notice that, or at least Rico does, that there are significantly more Kabuki Ronin folks, and they look like more of them are wearing like armors, jackets, and stuff. And he notices probably a couple more concealed weapons than what he did the night before.
So, I want to be a couple blocks away, but I
Okay.
want to be in an alleyway that's kind of like I can pull out and be going down the street.
Yeah, no, that's no problem. Are you staying rigged into your vehicle, or are you going back to the puny meat world?
Um, I'm gonna stay rigged in until such a time that my drones need to pop out.
Okay, that's fine. Rico, what are you doing with this information that you have come across?
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
He's just like, sweet, more motherfuckers I can kill. Yippee-ki-yay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's appropriate in the situation. Um, Fenway, you'll notice that your guys are, well, the party don't really stop all that much. Like, they're definitely drinking and doing drugs, and they're psyching themselves up for this. Um, they're not going to be on time, but they'll be more or less around the appropriate time. Nothing could go. For them being a thrill gang and kind of crazy, it's yeah, they're on time for them. Fashionably late.
Yeah, we chose the wrong side, guys.
All right. Well, when we get the word that they're in position, then I guess it will be go time for us. Do you guys want to start climbing that building first, or do you want me to start hacking first?
Same time.
Okay.
I'm
Well, I mean, I'll
assuming-
be going in bullets. Mine will happen in like milliseconds.
Yeah, so we'll climbing. You can hack.
Yeah, so you go first, and we'll start.
Okay. So first things first, matrix perception.
That is a great number of hits. What particularly are you looking for, sir?
Okay, so first things first, do I see silent icons?
Yes,
Or do I
there
say-
are a large number of silent pistols and submachine guns and stuff.
But any rigor control decks or cyber decks?
The highest thing you see in that area is is that rating 6 comlink that is still here. That's what I
Okay.
said last time, right? 6.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so can I zone in on that icon for the guy that is the Watcher?
There's a lot of icons in this area.
Mhm. So I'm limiting it down to Japanese themed
In the
samurai
middle of
combat.
in the middle of the Kabuki area, yes, you can totally limit it down to the 30 or so Japanese themed icons.
Can I find one that's linked to maybe a sniper rifle or any like shotgun mics or sensor packages?
Yeah, let's say you can find one of those. You can find what you're pretty sure is the one you're looking for.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll hack on the fly to put a mark on it.
That's a lot. Two. No, not tonight, apparently.
All right, we're gonna go for a second. Yeah, I'm actually rolling reasonably tonight.
That's right. I'll just use them all up now.
You shouldn't have said it, damn it.
Yeah, no. All right, and going for the third.
All right, you have 3 marks on this comlink, sir.
Awesome. Let's see. Bring up my menu of things. I want to verify that this is the guy, so I want to find his physical location. So that's trace icon, computer plus int, so 11.
You good with that?
This one's not illegal, so it's just data process.
Oh, it's data processing? Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm fine with that.
No, poopies.
Gotta save my edge.
I mean, I would much rather you just kind of waste it willy-nilly. Oh, that's plus willpower plus sleeves anyway. Never mind. Alright. You know exactly where this comlink is, and it happens to be in the Watcher building.
Okay, good deal. So that one's done. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hack on the fly the comlink.
The rating 6 one?
The rating 6, going for Mark. Ha!
God damn. Alright.
It's pretty good.
It's beautiful.
3, 4, 5. Awesome. Okay. You have a mark on the big comlink.
And that gives me, I'm 6 over, so that gives me 3 free matrix perception on that guy. I want to check to make sure that this is the thing that has camera devices connected to it.
Sure does.
What else does it have connected to it?
Some maglocks, some sensor tags in a couple of areas, and a couple of guns.
What programs is it running?
Comlinks cannot run programs.
That's right. Okay. Cool. Well, it could be running diagnostics. Is it running diagnostics?
No. It seems to be playing Miracle Shooter 2078.
Awesome. All right. So, all right. Going for my second.
Two, three, four. Yep. Okay. That's a thing that happens. You now have 3 marks on this comlink.
Oh, you glitch. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yep.
Then I don't need this. But I had already typed it in. Okay. So cool.
Where's that 5, by the way?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with all of these. Like, oh, I don't need this. Here's 5.
Yeah, you're getting cocky here, Handles.
Well, this is the thing I do the best. I get to do 16 dice in it. So, like, you know, hey.
We have a Nova Hot Decker, guys.
All right, so I got both of them pwned. I send everybody a message that both comm links are mine, and I think we're ready to. Actually, no. Before we do that, let me go ahead and format both devices, just in case they get reboot happy when the shooting starts. Let's see what that is. Format device. Computer plus logic. All right, so this is my big full 14. All right, cool. So I get the 16 dice on it. All right, so formatting Watcher's device.
You good for that?
No, I'll edge it.
Okay.
Man, if only you'd had that 5 right there.
Man, look at these guys.
That 5 with not that many 1s. There you go.
So 8. Yeah, I'm saying that one's formatted.
Whew.
And I'm gonna go for the other one.
And what are you formatting them to do? Like...
For the Watcher, I was just formatting.
I'm sorry. I thought there was something else going on. No, so you're just rewriting it so if they reboot it,
it drops.
It's dead.
Okay, for the other one though. Dead. Right, for the other one though, I'm gonna set it up so that if he tries to reboot his device, it will send me grant me 3 marks on his thing.
So you're bootstrapping it.
Yeah, I'm bootstrapping his because I want to keep those cameras and it'll be easier to control them through his device than if I have to reacquire them. And I'll leave the 7.
God damn. All right, you have performed your minor matrix miracles.
Awesome. Yeah. So I send everybody a signal. These bitches are my property, so we're ready to go. Infiltration team. Oh, and I want to drop a snoop on Watcher's comlink.
All right.
Make that one more roll so I can make sure that I can stop that. Electronic warfare plus int. So this is only 9. Awesome sauce. I'm happy with that. Okay.
All right.
A Matrix time.
Something like that.
All right. Can you send the location of that Raiden 6 comlink to us?
Yes, I can. Let me trace that icon, which I just looked up, but I think that was computer and.
I think you did that.
You did it to the Watcher.
That's 11. Yeah, I did it to the Watcher. So
Oh,
this will be 13. For trace. And I will. Well, it doesn't matter. This is not illegal. So if it doesn't work, I'll just retrace him.
Okay.
And it works. So where exactly is he?
Is the Watcher or
No,
the rating 6 comlink.
the rating 6? Okay. That one is looks like second floor of the Kabuki Theater, kind of behind where the stage is.
Okay, and now that I have access to all the camera feeds, what shots do I got?
Do me a favor. Let's just roll 9 dice to see how good the shots you got from inside are.
Okay. Just 9 dice.
Yeah, just as like a perception test from the cameras and stuff, because like your vision can obviously only be as good as the thing you're looking through.
And since I did so well on those other things, I want to spin edge on that if I can. And that'll leave me 1 left over. 12-4.
Okay. So there is a whole bunch of cameras, probably a little bit more than what you would expect, and they're kind of all over the place. You will notice that there are several that are in the theater that are pointed directly at the stage, where it seems like there have been some, let's call them overturned tables, or something along those lines. It looks a little fortified there. Kind of facing out into the open amphitheater, you see a bunch of people in kabuki masks, a bunch of people with katanas, going around. There's you guys didn't get to see inside. You will also find that there's like a bunch of prop rooms and stuff. There is totally roof access because they have to be able to get up there with their large prop things. Something you do notice is that you will also have control of some of the lights inside. What else would you like to know about this?
Okay, so on any of the cameras, do I see anybody that looks like mystical? Somebody that is not carrying around guns and whatnot?
Not really. Do you have any kind of gang-oriented knowledge stuff?
No, not really.
Okay. I assume you're sharing this?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sharing the feeds.
In that case, Rico.
Uh-huh.
You want to do that thing that you do?
Sweet. On it. Yeah.
Clearly the leader is not here because you don't see anybody that fits the the long beard, Fu Manchu mustache leader dude.
That's so bad.
I mean, if he had passed the roll, that guy would have been there.
Disappoint, Rico. Disappoint. You know you want to burn that edge. You actually want to burn it. You don't even want to spend it. You want to burn it.
One piece of edge. All right, so I guess we're climbing up.
Well, I have a couple more questions just real quick. The maglocks that I control, are those all exterior doors or are there any interior doors?
There's a bit of both on there.
Okay. Do I see on any camera the guy who controls that comlink?
Sorry, do you see the what?
The guy who is controlling that comlink, the guy you said was playing VR games.
Okay.
Do I see him on any of the cameras?
You don't see him, but you will, because you have his icon, his location traced, and you can kind of put things together. It looks like he is on the stage, probably like laying behind the impromptu defenses that are there.
Okay. So they're obviously set up for a hard breach. But maybe we can go to them outside. If we can't go to them outside, we can always start lobbing grenades in through and spells in through the front door. That might make them come out.
We could also probably tear up a wall with a LMG worth of explosive rounds.
Yeah.
That'll wake them up real quick.
I think it sounds like they were focused for this, so the distraction outside is what they'll expect, and I think that most able-bodied soldiers will probably be drawn to that lobby, maybe with a few on the back, covering a back door or something. All right, yeah, you guys want to go ahead and start crawling up?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
do you want me to send a drone up yet, or just? I mean, tell me when you want me to send the roto drones up, because one of them will be the one that takes out the watcher, or at least tries to.
How long will it take for it to get up over the rooftop in a position to shoot him?
We're a couple blocks away, so probably not that terribly long. Also, never mind.
Well, wait to move your drone until the clowns are clearly in view and raising hell.
Okay.
I would say.
So we're on to the guys inside, I think.
Well, the guy's gonna climb a building.
No, the guys going inside, rather. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So Fenway, I see a gang knowledge roll here.
I was muted. When he said he was sharing that with everybody, I was trying to see if I would recognize the gang leader if he was there.
Well, let me ask you this. How long has Fenway been hanging out with these scatterbrains that he might have interacted with them and this kind of thing?
I would say a couple of months.
Okay. So here's the interesting thing. You don't see the guy you would recognize as the description of the leader, but you see three of him in different parts of the building. It's almost as if this was a make-up improv theater where they have access to various disguises and stuff. But you are able to identify what is probably him. He is one of the guys carrying a katana and dressed kind of like that stereotypical samurai-esque armor.
So I'm gonna point that out to everybody, highlight it, saying he could be either one of these guys. This kind of looks like him. If not the boss, somebody who's definitely in charge.
All right. Can you give me a gymnastics roll as well, Rico?
Yeah. That is...
So it's gonna be one of those run up the wall, jump off the wall, ninja style across the other wall, up to get up there for you because you can only wall run for so far.
So
Alright.
I have a grapple gun and gecko tape gloves and micro wires and stuff. So what exactly am I rolling to climb up?
It would just be like a strength plus gymnastics or your grapple gun if you wanted. Like if you want to climb with the gecko grips, it would be strength plus gymnastics. If you want to just Batman up, it would just be the grapple gun roll.
Rico drops a rope from his backpack.
Where do
So
you
that's
get
four
those wonderful toys?
4 hits.
Why did that not go through?
What's
There's a
that?
space.
That's a
Yeah.
space bar in there, yeah.
So are you grapple gunning or are you climbing, Splatter?
Yeah, grapple gunning.
All right. So Rico goes to throw down a rope, and you're like, Batman. You guys
That
are
was
on the
a good
roof.
noise.
Do you want to go ahead and roll me a stealth test? Are you guys cool with that level of success?
Yes.
All right.
I'm prepared to intercept and shut down communications from the Watcher. He starts to say, "There's guys on the roof."
The pitter patter of ninja feet.
All right. So you guys are on the roof.
All right, so now go clowns.
All right. Do you want me to re-roll? I want a perception test of how many and who's rolling up with me.
Many and most.
All right.
You will notice. You can go ahead and roll the perception test, and I can give you more details.
I rolled it before. Got 3 successes
Okay.
for the gang knowledge.
Gotcha. So you will notice that a couple of the captains are up front, and they're kind of spread around as everybody's kind of getting up on bicycles, motorcycles. The giant monstrosity of a vehicle that Giggles was driving no longer has a giant balloon on the top of it. It looks like somebody mounted a steel lynx on top of it. It has what looks like a pair of assault rifles stuck on that. So that'll be fun.
So, one quick thing before we go on. So, Handles saw a fair amount of comm links on these guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe when the clowns roll up and they get to start fighting, maybe you start blasting that comm links with clown music. They can't talk. They got that roaring in their ear. It's funny.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yeah, that's actually my plan. I don't want to bump my Overwatch score until the thing's engaged, but yeah, I'm gonna, especially that guy that I already own his comm link, I'm gonna be fucking with him.
Okay.
Seriously.
Okay. So, here we go.
Yep.
Oh,
Let's do this.
no, I remember what I was gonna say. What else do you want to know, Fenway, about the situation?
Guess do an astral perception to see if any of them are awake and kind of report that back to anyone. And then I'm gonna probably do that again as soon as I turn the corner, see if I can spot any mages when I turn the corner and see them.
Go ahead and roll me your sensing, and if you could go ahead and roll me a composure test.
Composure. 10. I can just keep on rolling the same thing.
How convenient.
Nice.
Oh, and no
One,
edge
two,
left.
3, 4, 5. You would have had a day if you wished to edge that. You would have gotten like an edge back because this is the next day.
Oh, I'm gonna save it just in case for later.
Okay, so you kind of open your third eye and peer into the astral of the area, and you don't really notice too much as far as awakened individuals on your side. What you do notice is you are immediately swept up in the "let's go" attitude that has kind of permeated the astral, being heavily influenced by the emotions. You're in the middle of a bunch of people who are like, "Woo! Let's go!" Gonna get crazy, and you kind of feel some of that kind of washing over you as though a wave were about to just wreck your shit.
I'm taking that as I'm getting pumped up.
Yeah, you're feeling pretty good. You're feeling like it's go time.
And I take it we're about to go right around the corner.
Sort of. So as you guys start to like cross over, you're gonna notice a couple of things. One, everybody's hooting and hollering and raising a ruckus, and for at least the first block or two, you're gonna notice that nothing is really as it seems. It's kind of like they pulled back from their borders, and your friendly, well-adjusted, mild-mannered clown friends just kind of start shooting up the place because frag it, here we are. Doesn't matter that they're not here. We're taking this turf, and gunfire begins nice and early around let's say 12:06. How's that sound?
So start the countdown timer for the cops.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have until basically 1 a.m. Um,
Probably not that long.
well, I thought the response time was an hour.
Yeah, it is.
Let me just
Oh, is
double
it?
check. So this is in Everett, right?
Yes.
Alright, let me just double check because I think that's a C rating area, kind of where you guys are in. Let's start with a C rating area, and okay. But yeah, no, you'll go like a block or two, and then you'll start to begin receiving return fire. And do you have any kind of tactical based information, Fenway?
Me, just gang knowledge, so probably not.
Sure. Do you have some way of broadcasting this to your team?
I have my comm link, and I thought they could see through my contacts, but guess not.
No.
I thought that's what ImageLink did, was allow them to see what I was seeing.
No, it allows you to see what other people are seeing.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, you could totally hold up your comm link as stuff starts to get kind of crazy. And anybody got some kind of like small unit tactics or anything along those lines?
Think Rico does?
I do.
All right, you may go ahead and roll that, and we'll see what happens. So with 2 hits, this is kind of like in the movies when the bad gang comes rolling into town and the protagonists have put up like a one last ditch defense to kind of save their town against it. It's kind of what you're getting. If they could have set up a toll booth and built an entire replica of this section of Seattle, they would have done that. But swing and a miss. Anybody seen Blazing Saddles?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, where they build a fake copy of the town.
Yes, that was very fun.
Yeah.
But they might have gone up Three Amigos on us too. They might have a bunch of people, civilians, wearing samurai costumes hidden all through the town.
Man, that would be unfortunate. How would you feel about that, Mr. Doctor Man, about killing random innocent civilians that are dressed up like kabukis?
Yeah, I feel pretty bad about that.
Gotcha. I'll just put that in my
Hopefully they're not
too.
that smart.
I mean, they do have 3 leader people. You have 2 guys on the roof, a giant pile of hooting and hollering folks that are kind of driving in, hooting and hollering, and a couple of blocks away you have Cross and I believe Handles are parked in a van.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right.
So I mean, I'm gonna say that I think this is about time where I mean, I think this is about time where I get the roto drones out and basically put the Doberman and the links in the alleyway and get them ready to go.
Sure.
Take out the watcher on the roof.
Wait till. So I've been listening to him. I'm assuming he's called in. The clowns are rolling down the street.
Yeah, I'm sharing that to everyone.
So yeah, Fenway have shared that, and the guy across the street, as I struggle to find the word street, has totally been like, you guys hearing all that? Talking about the surplus of gunfire.
Yeah. So how's that conversation going? I'm eavesdropping on him. So how's that conversation going? Am I hearing anything about their plan or anything that they want to do? Or
So the other side of that conversation is a lot of swearing and a lot of like, see, I told you that my information was good. And they start kind of talking about, asking for sit reps, and not like sit reps, but like, what's going on, and all right, that kind of thing. You guys see anything suspicious? With that, if Cross wants to give me some kind of sneaking based roll to stealthily unload his drones.
Okay. I don't think I really have any stealth.
That's unfortunate. It's a good thing nobody's looking for you.
Yeah. Maybe I'll wait till they get a little closer. Maybe. I mean, what do you guys think? Because I think I'm gonna be defaulting. I'm looking for it right now.
well, if he starts to rat you out, I'll reboot his device. Like I'll stop him from getting word out.
Okay. And I'm looking for it, but I just can't find it. So is it called stealth?
It
Sneaking?
would be sneaking.
Okay, so since I'm defaulting, it's okay. Yeah, I'd be rolling 3 dice. So let's go for it.
Would you like to pre-spend edge, sir, so that you get 5 extra dice?
It might be worth it. Yeah.
Yes,
So yeah,
this is-
I'll do it.
And they would explode.
Okay.
So do you know how to make them explode?
I did not, but
Did you get any 6s?
I got
You
a
got
6.
1/6, so you can reroll the
You
6.
just roll 1 more dice then.
Okay.
Wait, how much edge do you have?
I have 3 left after this. 4, so no.
No, I mean you should have rolled whatever you were going to roll plus your entire pool of edge, like whatever your max edge is.
Yeah, he has 5. So
5 edge.
So I rolled 5d6. Is that not correct?
But it's edge plus your
and
sneaking.
your 3
so it-
for your
And your
agility.
Oh, so it'd be
It'd be 8.
3 more d6 then. My apologies. So
So one
3 successes.
It's not bad.
It's better than I expected.
You're actually farther away than I thought you were. So, you will hear a message being sent out from the Watcher guy of, I just heard something strange. What do I...
firewall and intuition, I think, or device rating times 2. I think that's what it is. Let me see.
No, it's...
Reboot. Your device.
Alright, so you have rebooted his device, and it is forever dead. He drops off the matrix.
Boom. Okay, you can assassinate him now. Watcher's quiet.
So Rotodrone starts up, and the one with the sniper rifle goes first.
Sure.
You want my
But first, what are the 2 guys on the roof doing?
What do we see on the roof, basically?
A lot of cigarette butts, trash. Nothing super exciting. There is a little bit of a It looks kind of like a winch that one might use for helping haul things up, but that's kind of off on the one side.
Let me get that roof camera for you, so you can get on there. What is that going to be to loop the camera? Is that multiple rolls, or is it a single edit file roll, or what is
It would be
garbage
a
you look up?
kind of a single edit file since you have 3 marks on the controlling device. You're not. It's less
Okay.
you editing the cameras, more you editing what the comlink itself is picking up. You
Gotcha.
will also know that that comlink is moving from its traced icon location.
Okay. So roof camera is clear.
Well, there was no camera on the roof facing into
Oh.
the roof.
Oh, it's not clear.
No. Well, no, like you're not. They don't have a thing facing in that direction. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like if you wanted a look at the top of the roof, you would need a camera from one of the other buildings, which is not attached to this comlink that you have control of.
Right. I'm just getting the one that basically will be the roof access one, like the hallway that they'll go down or whatever.
Got you. You
Alright,
want
I'll
to
try
roll me 6 dice while you're got that camera?
Hmm?
Can you roll me 6 dice while you're looking through that camera as you bring that one up specifically?
Okay. 6 dice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. In the meantime, Rico's suiting up. So he's putting those secure tech PPs on.
Sure, you're having a Batman montage.
Ballistic mask. You know, just I'm awesome, ready to go.
Okay. You are awesome. Or at least you probably think you're awesome in this situation. Splatter, are you doing anything?
Just, putting on the stupid clown suit and my ballistic mask on.
Oh, Rico's not putting on his clown suit, by the way.
What a jerk. She worked really hard on that. I'll have you know.
She's getting really into it, like.
Yeah.
Just making Cross's opinion go down, down.
So as Cross was there, like, what kind of recommendations did you give to her for Rico's costume that he's not wearing?
I wanted her to go all out. Like she really like her, best foot forward. This guy loves it. He's gonna be all over it. And you're breaking a small orcish girl's heart that looks like Harley Quinn.
Did you supply any kind of theme that you felt Rico would enjoy?
I think I would ask for the group's opinion, except Rico. So group text to everybody but Rico. What do you guys think?
You ever seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
With the giant
That.
neck tutu?
Yep. Big frilly and demon face.
He's like the dinosaurs that spit poison, the Dilophosaurus or whatever.
Yes.
And pointy hair cones, 3 of them.
Perfect. Man, Rico, you're gonna make her so sad.
And when he doesn't put it on, I'm just going to say, put it on, act professional.
As you're standing there in a clown costume, you're like, act professional.
Whatever works for you, short stack.
I will know, and I will tell the orcish girl, Rico. My drone's flying over that building, and it's gonna take pictures, and you're not in it.
So on the inside of the door, you'll notice that it is dark, hanging from the ceiling in front of the thing that looks like there's like a light bulb or something. You don't see anybody in there, but it's dark. Somebody could theoretically be hiding there. And you see a small shaft of light coming from underneath the door before it meets the floor.
Is this on the roof?
Yeah. Handle's got you the interior camera looking at the roof door. There's the small shaft of light coming from underneath it. There's just like something on a string like that. That light bulb that just kind of hangs, but it doesn't have like the thing around it.
Mm-hmm.
Old dilapidated building style. There's like one of those is what it looks like by the door.
Feels like a booby trap. Be careful.
I push the door forward. I'm like, all right, lead the way.
You will notice that, big surprise, the door is locked. It does not immediately open to your
Is it maglock?
manipulation. Probably.
All right. I'm assuming it's one of my maglocks.
Yeah, can you give me a control device?
I can. Let's see. Control device is electronic warfare plus int. So 9.
You cool with that?
It's also not a criminal one, so yeah, I'm fine with that. I can always retry.
So the E-War plus int is totally a sleaze action?
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. The one where you like own the device is a data processing limited or accuracy limited one. And you do not own this device.
Okay. Well, I have 3. If it was slaved, I have 3 marks on everything.
Can I just like lockpick it?
You could just lockpick it, yes.
I mean,
Teamwork lockpick test. Is that a thing?
I like to think of teamwork lockpick test as one person holding a flashlight so the other person can actually work. Like, I'm cool with you guys doing it. For one, you have 3 marks on the comlink. Marks travel up, not down. So by having marks on the comlink, you don't have marks on anything. You can just kind of do stuff from here. You could technically spoof command it. The second thing is having 3 marks does not make you the owner. Being the owner makes you the owner.
True. Spoof command is also sleaze, but at least that's hacking plus int, so I would be better off. I'll do that then instead. I'll spoof command open.
Sure. So you guys break out the lockpicks and begin getting to work, and Handles is like, you dummies, use technology, it's great.
And I get the same result. You know what? I will. Damn it. I want to burn my last edge, but I don't want to get caught. I'm gonna.
Do we open it while he's trying to figure it out?
Let me go ahead and roll.
No, I'm gonna do it. I will edge.
Okay.
So 7. Boom. Click. Open. I'm not ready for them to know I'm here yet.
Boom, boom. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Man, I am really close to just glitching all the time. So you guys are lock-picking away, and you get the door open. Or
wow,
maybe
good work,
it was
Splatter.
moved. There you go. Good job, Splatter.
And you're like, wow, my tools didn't even touch it. That was like a foot away. It's amazing.
Nah, he's totally got to have his tools on it and think he's doing it, and then all of a sudden it just goes bing! Feeling good about himself. Fenway, you will notice that your guys are having a little bit of extra issue, we'll call it. They are not rolling through the town as quickly as they thought, because it seems like these folks are slightly more entrenched than what they would normally be. Do you want to do anything in the car?
Oh, I'm in the car. I thought I was like rolling up, walking next to Roland or something.
They would be on like motorcycles or something because they do have some decent distance to go, so they're not gonna like walk. So it's, you know, motorcycles driving around like crazy people, shooting guns everywhere. You could theoretically, if you ask nice, since you're a mage, you could be in Giggle's giant murder mobile.
That sounds like fun. Yeah, I wouldn't pass that up.
All right. Yeah. So you are inside what appears to be a refurbished ice cream van. Because they have stats for that in Rigor 5. It's great.
Can I see out of it to be able to
absolutely.
cast spells to help them out?
Yep, absolutely.
All right. What do I see so I can figure out what I can do?
Chaos, pandemonium, and insanity, as there are people shooting guns everywhere. You see people getting shot and falling over, maybe dying. Both sides. Molotov cocktails, kind of going.
Do I
every
actually
place.
see like a clear battle line?
More guerrilla hit and run tactics. There'll be some gunfire coming from a building, and then your guys will return gunfire or throw a Molotov in there. And then you'll have gunfire from another area.
Just trying to figure out if I can cast, chaotic world on them to kind of hinder the enemy, or if I can just sling a couple of mana balls around to help out.
Yeah, you can do whatever it is you wish, sir.
All right. So how would I do the mana balls? Just cast the spell, or how many times do you want me to cast it?
Let's just go with 1 or 2 for now, and we'll see how well you do with that. Because you said mana ball, right?
Yep, AOE.
Okay. And what force would you like to cast these at?
Let's see, what force can I do with minimum drain?
2. I believe mana ball is equal to its force in drain.
Yep. All right, so I will do. And what does force do?
Increases the limit on how many hits you can keep, because I believe mana ball is a direct spell.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just do force 2, so I don't knock myself out too early.
Okay. You can go ahead and just roll to resist the drain twice, and we'll see how that goes.
So cast the spell twice, then resist drain twice.
Yeah. Meanwhile, across you have your babies up in the air. What is it you want to do?
So I'm basically having one of them just stay hovering in the alleyway, and the other one I'm gonna jump in and then roll stealth to get over there.
Sure. Where are you leaving your puny me body?
I'm getting back in the van and locking that shit tight.
Sure. And if memory serves, Handles is there with you?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
So
and
the
also
Doberman
in
and the
hot sim
Lynx.
if memory serves.
Yep.
I'm gonna be going cold, by the way.
Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, the Doberman and the Lynx are like looking down the alley, basically keeping an eye out. One rotor drone's like hovering, and the other's stealthing over.
Sure. Do you want to give me a sensor test for your drones, just so I have that in my pocket?
Yes. So, what would I be rolling for that? I apologize. Or would
Clear
it be
sight
like
or electronic warfare plus pilot?
Okay, that's what I figured. Okay. And where's my pilot? And let me check something real quick.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I was just making sure, like, I didn't have to roll this more than once. Or do you want me to roll for every one of them?
You just roll once. This is
Okay.
for something to put in my pocket.
3 successes.
Okay.
Okay, so next I'm gonna hop in the one with the sniper rifle heading over.
It feels great to fly.
Yeah, it feels nice.
You gonna roll a sneaky test for
Yep.
flying incognito?
I think it's like this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm still okay with that. I know it's not very good, but yeah, I'm going over rooftops, and the one that will see me is the one I'm going to be shooting at. So, if he's even still there, he could have dropped his comlink and ran down.
This is kind of a little more mishmashy, timey-wimey stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, he heard me, and then Handles killed the thing. So
Yeah,
that's
so
why
he
I
knows
assumed
something
it
is
was
up. So it's. I should probably actually give him a couple more dice, but it's dark out, and he's a stupid human with no low light vision. So that's fine.
Still tie.
Yeah. I feel like you're the defender in the situation because he's trying to find you.
Okay.
So, for the moment, he is unaware of your presence.
Okay, so I'm gonna basically take what amounts to a full round aim on him, if that's cool.
Sure. So +2.
Yep. So, and then I'm good to fire then.
Let's find out if
Okay.
you're good at the fire, because since you're
Okay.
taking the
Yep,
extra
that's
aim
totally
time,
fine.
so you will see through the gun cam on your thing that situation where you're targeting reticules like do 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 do, and right as they line up red over top of him for your aim actions,
Okay.
he will look up and see it.
Okay.
And you are free to fire, sir.
Okay, so that'll be my gunnery +2. Does
Yes,
anything get added
because
from
you
the
have
rifle?
your Sorry, does he have any what?
Does anything get added from the rifle?
Uh, so you get your gunnery plus logic, and then
Yep.
you get +2 for your control rig. Sorry, cannot remember the name of the thing. And
Okay.
+2 for your aim actions.
So I'm gonna be at 14.
And let's see.
Let me bring up the gun as well, just for in a minute. Where'd it go? There it is. Sorry. Oh, does Smart Link help with anything? Or Smart Gun?
Sure. Another 2 for smart guns.
Nice. Oh, I almost forgot the 5. 4 successes. Not very good, but actually, yeah, I'll edge that.
Sure. What is
So-
the accuracy on the gun?
Oh yeah, that is accuracy
7.
is. I mean, that sounds right.
Okay. And
Let
then
me
it's
actually
up
go
by...
in the.
No, that's fine. It is also your accuracy is also increased by 2 for having taken aim actions.
Okay.
So.
Um. So let me roll
So
the
you are
11.
free to reroll without having too much effective waste.
So 6 successes. Successes.
Um, of course, roll 20 lags right after I roll his hopefully not get shot roll. Because he got 6 hits on his. Is that a gun?
That's actually just a. Oh,
Alright. So yep, no, he totally gets hit. What's his what's the damage he's staring down?
yep. Look at my sniper rifle right now. 12p and then AP -4.
12,
And then you got
so,
3 successes. So
so it's 15 p -4. That's not good. Uh
Sorry, my first time doing combat, so.
no, that's fine.
okay.
So cinematic bullet right through this guy, flies back in the air, slow-mo style, blood slowly exiting his body, and he slumps onto the ground and does not get up.
Watchers down.
He was so close to getting through there. Question for you: was that gun silenced?
It was not. So they heard a gunshot, like I would say like hovering above the roof.
Yeah.
So they might. I mean,
Sorry, that might not matter a whole lot. Meanwhile, on the roof, you guys hear a gunshot up and behind you. The message of "Watch her down," and you guys are standing in front of the door.
We breach.
Yeah, we move in.
All right. Can I get you guys to roll body plus armor -4?
Shit.
so I'm gonna say I send the other.
Told you to
rogue
look for
that way.
booby traps.
He did say that.
I probably should have cut the video there for a moment because that had been really traumatic. Roll soak. Are you good with that, Rico?
Shit, I'll edge it.
You guys are staring down 10 stun. That's what you're staring down.
So,
Alright, so Splatter takes a point of stun, and Rico takes 2 as a flashbang in the hallway goes off. as you open the door. It's very loud and very disorienting, and for a moment, the camera that you were looking through handles watching the door open gets very bright.
So I guess you guys didn't check for those movie traps, like I told you, huh?
This isn't D&D. What are you guys talking about?
Well, we saw a thing
Good
dangling
answer,
from a
sir.
wire.
I mean, checking for traps is just, something you do when attacking a fortified position.
It is
So
one of
those-
those things that in Shadowrun, everybody always wants to go in through the roof. And had they not gotten the heads up about, hey, they're going to try and murder us all tonight, that grenade would not have been there.
So it probably would have been better if we did go, like, immediately, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, no, because then we would not have been able to get set up. I mean, they would have immediately. Maybe if we could have marshaled them and got into place, but
If
We
they
might
would
have
have gone
problems.
immediately, it would have been going immediately. Like, Rico would have had to roll pilot ground crafts to get there in time with his Kiss the Cook
Okay.
apron on. There would have been no setup and that kind of stuff. It would have been a running gunfight from cross of the border to the place you're trying to get to. It would have been much more interesting.
Okay.
Where in this case, hey guys, we're getting attacked by the scatterbrains tonight. It's like, oh, that's just a van. Alright, it's just a bike. Not, here comes 100 dudes on vehicles. However, they wouldn't have had other various fortified positions going around.
do I see reactions to that flashbang going off on the other cameras?
Like what? What kind of reactions are you looking for besides people very obviously, like, you see a
Looking
bunch
up.
of people that are like, huh? Right about the second that Cross's gunshot goes off to take out the Watcher. And but it's that thing of like, did that sound really close to you guys? It sounded like it was right outside. And then bang! And it was like, oh shit. And
I think things are about to go very badly for our ninjas.
Well, the good
I mean, you
news
can't
is
really
they
call
also-
us ninjas at this point anyway.
Yeah, our very loud combat people that are stomping in through the top. How far out are those clowns? Are they not ready to engage the lobby yet?
no.
Oh
They are-
Lord!
They're running a couple minutes late because, they're getting significantly more defensive responses than what they thought.
I send Finn a message and I say, "Hey man, if you guys don't hurry up and get here, our team's about to get a lot smaller."
Did my mana balls help at all to help get us moving faster? Or no?
Not like faster, but it helped get you moving again. You're not exactly like rolling at full speed here because again you're being shot at and they're the scatterbrains. They're not exactly the biggest planners, so they're firing back Molotovs everywhere. Do you want to try and get them in a specific what would you like to do to save your ninjas?
Rico
Well,
says cut the lights. Just
Oh yeah, can y'all see in the dark?
yeah.
Both of you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll cut the lights and start looking around for grenades too. First and foremost, though, what's my baby monitor at? right now?
22.
Okay. So I still got some room, but all right. Yeah, I want to do a. I guess it's just control device or spoof, I guess, to shut the lights off.
Sure, spoof will work.
Spoof is hacking. Yes, so that's
Also, I want
13.
to say I sent the other rotor drone to the roof, by the way.
Sure.
And I have no more. Edge, so that's gonna have to stand.
That's unfortunate. And is that a attack or a sleaze action for spoof?
I'm pretty sure it's a sleaze.
Pretty sure it's sleaze too. All right. So
Yeah, it's a sleaze.
through your cameras, you see that the lights are still on, and a mark has appeared upon you. You have been struck by a ninja star, sir.
All right, I'm gonna try to wipe the mark.
Sure.
That's what cyber combat and logic.
Probably. Sounds about right.
Race mark. Yeah, no, computer plus logic. Nice. That's much better. All right. So that's 14, and I don't get my device bonus, but still, 14 is good dice.
All right, you have you are no longer marked, sir. You will notice that the guy has gotten up from behind the tables that he was using as a pseudo cover and is kind of running around like a crazy person now.
All right.
He's got a very nice comic in his hand. Is like, guys.
Let's try the lights again.
Sure.
What was that? 13. I just can't get those lights off.
Hooray for the defender. You are marked again, sir.
This guy's a pain in the ass. All right.
Well, he can't do anything if you're marked, though, right?
It depends on what he's trying to do. So you are still marked, sir. There you go. There's those dice rolls from earlier. So as I said, there's those dice rolls from earlier.
All right. Crap.
Got anything else you want to do?
All right. Yes. I have a plan.
Okay. You want to hit me with that plan? Perhaps
yes.
even with your best shot?
Yes. So since I already have his thing set up to extend a 3-mark invite to me on reboot, we're both going to reboot. I'm going to try to reboot him, and then I'm going to reboot.
Let me take a quick look at what is he resistant with? Willpower plus Faro? Okay.
Okay, so first is reboot device on him, which is going to be...
real quick, though, can you roll Willpower plus Firewall for me?
Sure. Let me see what that is. Right now, Matrix. My firewall is 5, and my willpower is 5, and I am hardened. Okay. Is this an attack?
This could potentially be a data spike.
Okay.
All right, you've rolled some good dice there. All right, so your deck registers the fact that an attack has been attempted against it.
All right, I'm going to reboot his device.
Okay. Oh, that's probably gonna work. I don't really want it to work, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it.
Almost. Okay, so I reboot him, and as soon as I register that he's rebooting, I reboot myself. I gotta get my Overwatch back.
You sure? I mean, I'm pretty sure you could do one more thing.
I'm pretty sure I can do a couple more things, but I don't want to do one too many.
Oh.
So we'll go ahead and reset my counter.
Sure. Just erase this 38 that you were up to.
I wasn't up to 38.
Yes, you were.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
See that 6 hits I rolled, and then those 3 hits I rolled? That's 9. The 1 is 10. And 11 on top of the 11, and then 4 above that is for 14 or 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Wow. So that's why you really didn't want him to get rebooted. Because you could have converged on the next thing I did.
Yeah, no. It would have been bad times.
It would have been bad times. Okay.
It would have been great. I'd have loved it. I've never gotten to converge on somebody yet. So you're down and out for the moment. You guys on the roof have just had a flashbang go off on your face. P.S. Cross, you totally heard that explosion. Through like your sensors registered explosion.
Well, nobody started screaming yet, so I mean that's why I brought the drone up to the roof. They need to
Yeah,
retreat. At least
your
they'll have
rove
gunfire.
roto drone totally saw a bright flash.
Okay. So much for stealth.
I mean, stealth was out of like last night, so
True, but we didn't know that.
So is anyone rushing the door?
not that you guys can see from the camera that you guys have control of. Well, I
Uh,
guess that you don't have control of anymore.
What about like our site? Should we throw in like a perception you want?
Sure, if you want to take a moment to make sure you're not going to step on like some Legos or something on the stairs.
Yeah, sure.
Can we look
That'd be a
maybe.
horror
down an
trap.
angle, like see?
Home Alone traps.
Yeah, sure. You can totally check the place
Looking
out.
inside.
There's nails sticking up from boards.
You guys don't see any traps in the immediate entranceway up here.
Yeah, so we proceed ahead.
All right, so you guys are going down the stairs. You will go down, half a flight of stairs until you come to another door. That's like the inside door into the upper areas of the theater.
Lockpick.
I assume it's locked.
You jiggle the handle.
Yeah, test the handle.
Okay. The
hide
handle
behind
is
the
not
wall.
locked. There is no wall to hide behind here, sir.
No, just like the side, and there's a wall.
Oh, okay.
Like
so
no.
you're just a little scared of
Jumpy.
another explosion in your face.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right. So, no, this door is in fact not locked. And do you wish to open it?
Yeah, slowly, gently.
Sure.
Rico covers his eyes.
Do you want to roll a stealth test to?
Can I select sound filter something out?
Yes. What are you trying to?
If flashbang goes off, it's not as loud.
Oh, yeah. No, it doesn't necessarily work like that.
All right. How about voices? If I hear anyone
Yeah, you could
yell
still.
anything
Yep.
aggressive.
So, Splatter, you very carefully and silently open the door.
And do we see anyone on the other side or anything?
You, contrary to your experience thus far with doors, do not have an explosion go off in your face, nor any immediate gunfire. This seems to open up into the rooftop area where people would go to mess with lights and cameras and props. You are over top of the stage itself on like a little walkway, and then the rest of the room is kind of open. There is scaffolding across the ceiling with the rest of the equipment on there.
So if we look down, what do we see?
Empty chairs.
Like nobody inside.
No,
Nothing like
because
that.
you're like the stage is literally directly behind you, and from what you saw earlier from the cameras, the stage had like tables and stuff up, kind of fortified on it, and nobody was in the other area. And you have lost access to the cameras recently.
Can we go over top the fortified area?
That's where you are right now.
So like if I drop a grenade down straight, it drops into like people.
It drops into where people would be seating if there were people sitting, like into the audience, or kind of like let me attempt art.
Yeah, please.
Also, I did roll a perception for the drones, basically going around the building and looking at other buildings in the street. See what's going on. See if they're setting up defenses outside, or if anyone's coming out, stuff like that. Just whenever. I just thought of it and rolled it.
All right. So you guys are kind of like up on the purple section that is up above where the stage is, which is the black section, and then the large this area
Mhm.
is kind of where there's a whole bunch of chairs and stuff. There's nobody in the chairs because they are expecting to be shot at.
All right, so the people are right here.
Yeah, they are like
Right.
probably directly underneath of you, but you don't know because you no longer have camera access because somebody rebooted because they're a wuss.
I just don't like to pick a fight with God. That seems perfectly reasonable.
Meh.
God doesn't exist.
Oh yeah, it
Comms?
does. It fries your brain.
You say that over comms, by the way, because you do have 2 murder drones at the roof.
Yeah.
I'll remember that.
Oh yeah. I
Friendly
forgot.
reminder:
Cross.
Cross is actually
Yes,
Catholic.
yeah.
Sorry, what?
Rico was like, God doesn't exist. I'm like, you say that over comms. Lower and lower.
Don't worry, Rico won't live after this mission.
We'll see.
All right.
So-
So like, is this like solid floor? Or is it one of those hangy things, like in the movies?
There are totally movie hanging things that go out over top of where the audience is.
Okay.
There are like other doors and things up here that you could go down into the place, but this is just kind of your immediate area.
So like, are there any like hatches or doors leading down there?
Yeah, there's like doors that are off the sides here.
All right. Can Rico go and all tactical and side peek one of those doors?
Sure. You are totally able to look in the rest of the doors. Stairways. This one down here. That one is actually an elevator, which might be how they move some of this heavy equipment up and down. So you have stairs to go downstairs, or to go down, or you have an elevator.
Elevators are kill boxes. Don't get in an elevator.
All right, Rico, hit the elevator button.
You hear a bing as it begins moving. Cross, what are you doing with your drones?
They're pretty much looking around, like they're like hovering at the edge of the roof, looking down and looking at buildings nearby.
Okay. You will notice that there are a couple of people that have kind of came out of the theater and are looking around kind of frantically. You will notice that they all are all armed and have various guns in their hands.
Which side of the alleyway would they come in if they were coming for my van?
To the right.
Okay, so I have I moved the links over there, and then I'm basically having my drones aim at them. I know they'll probably move and whatnot, but I'm basically overwatching them. They start heading toward us, I'm gonna start putting fire at them.
Sure.
And then I alert them that over team comms, like people moving outside the building. So Fenway, when you get here, there's gonna be some outside. Might want to let the clowns know.
Speaking of Fenway, how would you like to expedite your friends?
Well, seeing how magic, I figure I'm gonna keep going with what works. It didn't really make them go faster, but stopped them from being slowed down. So I'm gonna try what I did last time again.
Force 2 mana balls.
Yep.
All
It's
right.
like 2 damage.
You want to go ahead and roll
If they
your
don't miss.
just roll your drain.
All right, just drain. That's 11. I'm also gonna, I guess, try to communicate to everybody inside the van the status of the team. Let them know that they're in contact and they've already started.
Okay, so you're just letting everybody know what's going on.
Yeah, let them know that they're in there and they've started and they see me cast. Well, they should see me doing something through the window, trying to help them out and hopefully expediting things.
Sure.
Hey. Oh, I was gonna say maybe put it like, hey, we're missing all the fun already.
So
Gang.
I'm guessing I'm rebooted by now because that doesn't take very long.
It takes about a combat turn. Yeah, I guess we can see what you're up to while Rico and Splatter decide how much down the elevator they're gonna go.
Well, I wanted to be rebooted so I could send them a message that says, "No, stop."
Yeah, I'm not
Don't go
taking
fight
the
us.
elevator.
All right.
I'm not
Yeah,
taking the elevator. Just wanted to point that out.
Did it open yet?
Oh yeah, no, it's totally open.
Don't
I,
engage them until the clowns are. Let the distraction distract. Right now you got a bunch of tense guys with guns. Don't be the first thing for them to shoot at.
All right. So I tell Splatter to leave the door open, like hold it.
Uh
huh. And I duct tape a hand grenade to one of the sides so they can't see it.
Okay.
Like right by the number panels.
Sure.
Turn on the wireless.
Okay.
And then on the floor, and then like right on the back wall, there's a flashbang just lying there, also on wireless.
Okay.
And then I walk out.
Look at Rico. So can you go ahead and roll me a logic plus? First of all, are these running silently?
Probably. No, he's no, they're not.
All right. Can you roll me your? I think it's like intuition plus firewall, maybe willpower. What's your defense for hack on the fly?
9?
No, just.
It's intuition and firewall
Can you roll
for
your
everything
intuition
or device
plus-
times 2.
Can you roll your intuition plus firewall then, please?
All right, let's see what my device is. What's running silent?
It makes it an opposed test.
All right, so they're probably running silent because
All right.
grenades.
Do you want to go ahead and roll me your logic plus sleaze?
That's 0 and 1.
Well, no, your logic is 2, right?
Yeah. Okay. So 2.
Yep.
Plus 1, so that's 3. I have a device rating of 6. That doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't matter.
All right. So.
Okay. So you have hit the button for the elevator to go down, and it begins going down.
I think you're doing this too early, man.
What's the what floor are you sending it to?
What floor? What are the floor numbers?
1, 2, 3 in basement.
So 1. I'd assume it would be the stage because we're on 2, right? No, we're 3.
1 would be backstage. Yes.
Yeah. Do I have a camera I can throw in there? No, I don't.
Well, I probably have the cameras back now because that guy's device would have extended me an invite.
Let me roll the thing. All right, the device is definitely back up. And the device is like, "Hey, would you like marks on me?"
I would love some. Thank you very much.
All right. So I just have Splatter holding the button,
Okay.
holding the door still. I'll hold it for a little bit, just waiting for backup.
Mm-hmm.
And I ask,
how long is a little bit that you're holding it?
till I hear loud noises on the outside.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and roll your logic plus sleaze again? This is going to take a little while.
Yeah, that's 3.
Okay. We'll just put that in the pocket for the moment. Splatter, you cool with this guy's grenades just kind of hanging out in front of your face?
No. I think I'm gonna back away. I don't want to like be too close to Rico and grenades. That just sounds like disaster.
And I see him walking away, and I forget about holding the door and just follow him. Like, where are you going?
It's like you had a plan. You had a plan.
So the door closes.
Okay. After you hit the button for the first floor, right?
Yeah,
Got it.
the button's already been hit.
Um.
And then I realized, like, shit, like the thing's going down.
Yeah, you see the light across the top going bing, bing. It was one of those nice big freight elevators, so that's going downstairs. Um,
I call handles. I'm like, hey, can you tell me? Can you link me the camera for the elevator?
Sure.
Sure. And after a second of getting back up and getting yourself kind of settled, you will have view inside the camera, which there are 2 duct taped grenades inside it.
Oh, I go, hey, where did those grenades come from? Because I was out of the loop when the grenade plan was hatched.
Yep. You want to brag about your awesome plan, Rico?
Hey guys, so I saw this in a movie. It's totally gonna work.
Oh no.
I do matrix perception for active grenades.
You totally find 2 active grenades.
And look for marks on them. Do I
You'll
see
need-
that little ninja star?
Not at the moment. So let me ask you this, Rico. What does your mark look like?
My mark?
Yeah, on things that you own in the Matrix.
That's a good question. Rico's marks look like. So they can look like anything, right?
More or less, yeah.
Okay. So Rico totally has his marks. They're little teddy bears.
Okay. Oh man. All right. So that is that. Can you roll me your intuition plus willpower, please, Rico? So you will get a notice from your comm links that you have a mark on a device or on a persona.
I tell handles, someone's here.
Give me an invite.
I send him an invite,
Sure.
and he has it's one of those little like explodey things, invites with confetti.
All right, Can I clean his? Can I erase mark on his off of his device?
He has a mark on somebody else.
Someone's hacking me.
Yeah, like
Someone-
the guy glitched, and he got a mark because of it.
Oh, he has a mark on another device.
Yeah, because he
Uh-huh.
rolled 5 hits.
What's the what is the device that he has a mark on?
It is a persona.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
That mark happened because of that glitch, right? Or no? 'Cause that's 5 once.
It has to be more than half.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. Sorry.
So can I roll matrix perception for that guy, or is there any way with me having marks on his device that I can identify the specific thing I'm trying to do a matrix perception on? Is a mark on it?
You could spot it. Like that's pretty easy to do.
Alright.
If for specific information you need to roll a matrix perception test on it, like it can't run silent to hide from you.
All right, there's my matrix perception.
You may ask me 7 questions about this thing.
Is it? You said it was a icon. Is it a technomancer?
That's what do you know about technomancers? Because that's not exactly a thing that you can just outright ask.
Okay, so is it? It's a persona. Is it a persona attached to a device or free floating?
It is just a persona.
So that would imply that if there was no device, that was just a persona, that it was a technomancer.
I don't know. Do you have any knowledge of what technomancers are, other than horrible terrorists that wish to do bad things and are terrible for the environment?
It seems like I should have some relevant knowledge. Let's see.
Quick, Google it.
Classic sci-fi. Corporate security matrix defense.
Because it could be an agent. It could be a rogue AI. It could be any number of things.
Okay,
Can I send it a message?
Yeah. You could totally send it.
Are you an AI? Rico wants to know.
God, did you?
Dude, what are you
I'm
doing,
assuming
man?
He actually sent the message. Rico wants to know.
That's too
No, he
good.
doesn't put his name.
He's like, are you an AI? All right, we'll deal with that in a minute because we're in pseudo combat time here.
Okay, so with 7 matrix perceptions, can I identify the nature of the persona, whether it is an agent or an AI or a? I guess I could. Okay.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I guess I could try to trace it or try to throw marks on it and trace it, but I'm just wondering what I can get with matrix perception.
So you can get its device rating. It's a device rating 5. It has more or less 5 in its appropriate matrix attributes, including attack and sleaze. There's nothing slaved to it. It's not running any programs. That's more or less the thing you get about it.
All right. Well, if it's not a device, I don't get my extra device dice, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to throw a mark on it. Hack on the fly.
Sure. Okay.
And that gets me 2 over it, so I get 1 more matrix perception-y thing on it. Can I tell what it is with that matrix perception hit?
So I believe it's page 235. Yeah, it is. There you go. That's the kind of things you can ask questions about, like the most recent edit on a file, the number of condition boxes it has, the presence of a data bomb, its com code, its device rating, that kind of stuff. What crit it's on. That kind of stuff you can totally ask.
Okay.
But being like, is target an AI is not the kind of thing I don't think is.
All right. Let's put another one on there.
Sure.
Bounce. All right, so now.
Oh, Rico, I was about to do something. This actually might be a good time to take another quick break because I got a potty. I feel like that might be the cause of some other people's stuff too. So let's take a quick 5 because I feel like it's been about that amount of time anyway, and let's be right back.
Okay.